Hey guys, just an update in regards to my combiner 6C and 10C batteries. When I was doing the initial installation, the manual stated that they are not supposed to be installed in direct sunlight. So as it's starting to get hotter in summer, it's currently beginning of April in Texas, I decided to go ahead and put some shade awnings out. They're door awnings from Temu. They're 32 wide each by 40 inches out. I put 5 of them up. And I did a little bit of an overlap this way because that's where the sun comes from. As you can see, it's kind of starting to appear out there. So I wanted to do an overlap on this side to make sure we get really good coverage all the way through. And it's doing a great job of supplying shade. They're not really waterproof, however, it did rain over the weekend, and they did a great job of actually protecting from rain as well. So nice little added bonus. Also, I talked about this in my original install. This is a 1¼ inch pipe that was going into my backup panel, and with the 6C, I don't have a backup panel anymore. Everything is a full home backup, and I left it so I could use it for the end-face charger that I was going to be purchasing, and I finally got to that. I got the IQ Charger 2. Which is in here, and I've got it set up with a 48 amp, or excuse me, with a 60 amp breaker, and it's a 48 amp setup right now, going to our EV9, and it comes with a really nice holster right here that I've installed to the wall. So basically this just goes right here to the door of the EV9. Unfortunately, I found out the hard way that to get the Charger 2 to do sunlight charging, it requires you to be on a specific plan, I guess, on your solar. I currently have savings under settings, but you need to be on self-consumption. So pretty bummed out about that. I can't do excess solar charging right now, because I have a free nights and weekends, a free nights plan, and the only way to get the solar to do exactly what I want, which is basically do self-consumption during the day and utilize the grid at night from 8 to 6 a.m. is to do a savings plan where the rates are super high during the day and 0 at night. I don't know why they're so restrictive on that. You would think if it saw the amount of excess solar that's being produced, it would just charge the car, but it doesn't do that. The main reason I did get it, though, is it is hardware compatible with bidirectional charging. So I'm just waiting for the software update to get pushed so it and the EV9 can talk to each other. And the EV9 itself has already had a software update pushed, so we can do DC bidirectional charging. And hopefully once that gets enabled, I'll have another source of backup. For possibly hurricanes or whatever catastrophe Texas is going to throw at us next. Anyways, if you have any comments, please leave them below and I'll get back to you. And that is it for this video. Thank you.